Who takes a without their phone? Call Nelson Newman and tell him how much you love him. Late night in Vegas, I start texting the girl. Let's run it back. Texted a girl I've never met before. People were calling me at a park takeover recently, Cameron Craig Wilder. Googled my name. It's not my name, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Overtime? It's Cam Wilder, and today, we're unlocking my phone. How many hours of screen time do you get? I'm pretty sure it's over 10 hours. It's not even close. I be on my phone a lot because this is my job. Oh, that ain't bad. My daily screen time is 9 hours and 30 minutes. I know people who have like 12 plus, 15 plus. 9 hours and 41 minutes daily average, I'm on my phone. That is crazy if you think about it. For me being an influencer, 9 hours, under 10 is pretty good. How many unread texts do you have? Zero.
Zero unread
I have
text.
Zero unread texts on my phone. I don't really have that many people that text me because not many people have my number. I'm not really getting bombarded, but I answer all my texts, majority of them. I ignore a lot of people. But the people I want to text, I text back for sure. I'm not one person who has 1,000 unread. My OCD, I guess you would say, wouldn't let that slide. Like my phone says 723 missed calls, but it's really like voicemails and shit, and I'm not going through that.
Wait, so how do you have OCD with the messages, but not with the phone?
I have no missed call, it's my voicemail. It says 723 voicemails, and I'm not going through all this, man. I just don't got the time for it.
Well, you said you don't give your phone out to anybody. Has there ever been a moment where you're like, I'm really sorry, I can't give you my phone number?
Yeah. There have been multiple people with status that I just say, have my Instagram or have my WhatsApp. I don't give out my damn number though, I can't do it. What's the weirdest app on your phone? Do I have a weird app? Let me see. Oh, I have the Crumble Cookie app, is that crazy?
You have the Crumble Cookie?
Yeah, but don't think I just eat Crumble Cookie all the time, y'all. Like if I get Crumble Cookie, I get the 6-pack. Obviously I like to see what the weekly lineup's looking like. And when you get Crumble, this is the only way to eat Crumble. If you eat more than what I do in Crumble, you're a fat ass. So look, this is what you do. You get the 6-pack, you see what the weekly lineup's talking about. If it's some interesting shit, ooh, let's try it for real. What you do is you order it, you bring the whole 6-pack, you get a little spoon. You take a quick little scoop of whatever you're eating, try each 6 of them, just once. If there's one that's like hella good, you can get a little double dip. That's it. Them cookies is dead ass 1,300 calories each, y'all. That's a whole meal in that cookie, in just one. I be seeing people do food reviews, eating half the damn cookies, crazy. Truth or dare? I'm going truth at first. We're gonna start with truth. Who's the last person you ignored a text from and why? Let's look. Devontae Friga. Reason being, I don't know yet. He's asking me about some things in the future and I'm just don't know whether I'll be able to do it or not, so I've been thinking. So I just ignored his message and I just moved to terrible timing, Friga. So yeah, that's what it is. Do you have games on your phone? I don't. Last phone game I played was Flappy Bird. Oh, I had Pokemon Go. I used to be super heavy in Pokemon Go. That used to be my shit. I used to actually go outside, walk around, capture Pokemon. Sometimes I'll randomly load up and see what's around. Who's the most famous person in your contacts? It's not even close, it's the Rodwave. It used to be Kai, but then Kai said that, but he changed his number.
How'd you find out that he got a new number?
I think Nelson told me, because Nelson asked. You know, he's a kid, he's gonna ask that shit. I'm not gonna ask. I'm just not gonna be like, yo, bro, you got a new number? Let me lock me in. Nah, I'll never be that person.
If you could add like one person who you don't have their phone number, who would you want?
I want MJ number. I got a couple questions for Michael Jordan for real. How much aura did you really have? And how many people have you ever seen faint in front of you? There are 2 people that I've ever heard back in the day that had overly motion. It was Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson. Those are the 2 people I've heard that like, when people saw them, they like couldn't believe that the person was real type.
How would you compare Michael Jordan's aura to LeBron's aura?
The difference between Michael Jordan and LeBron when it comes to aura and motion, LeBron had the social media era, Jordan didn't. So it was a lot more rare to see Jordan, and I think that's why everyone was in such awe, because Michael Jordan was the greatest athlete of that time. So you hear about him on the radio, the magazines, newspapers, things like that, and then you get to see him in person. So I see why his aura was so much, kind of like Michael Jackson as well. He didn't have phones, so when you see Michael Jackson, it's like, holy shit, like, that's him. LeBron is like, obviously, you know, plays for the Lakers. You can go to his games, things like that. He does a bunch of events outside of the Lakers, goes watch his sons play. Michael Jordan, you rarely see him. I think that's the difference, is just the social media era. What's your background? My phone background is nothing more than a 4K photo of Spider-Man. I honestly saw it on Twitter. It looked dope. It was one of those posts that said load in 4K, and I just loaded it up.
Is Spider-Man your favorite superhero?
I would say yes. I've had a Spider-Man blanket since I was a kid, all through middle school. I think I got it when I first was 6 years old. Spider-Man's tatted on my leg. So I would say Spider-Man's my favorite superhero. Black Panther's a very, 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 very close second.
What went into the Spider-Man tattoo?
So my whole leg tattoo is just based off childhood. I'm a kid at heart, so if I want to get something childish on my damn leg, that's what I'm gonna do. My favorite superheroes in the Marvel Universe are Black Panther and Spider-Man, and obviously my most famous #1 Marvel character of all time is Thanos. There's levels to this Marvel shit, and Thanos is cream of the crop, top of the top. He's that guy. That's why he's tatted on my thigh, top right here.
Thanos was a snap in real life. Who's one person you'd be happy that's gone, and one person that you'd be sad they disappeared?
One person I'd be so happy that's gone for real. Whoever is behind doing taxes. Whoever be taking my money in April, I'd be happy that you gone, homeboy, because you be taking money out my goddamn account, and it makes me mad every damn year. So whoever run them taxes, take them away. Now, someone I'd be sad that's gone. My mama, man. If they snapped and my mama was gone, man, I'd cry. That's my little twin. That's twin in them. You know, we locked in. So if they take Dukes, I'd be very upset.
Would you rather dunk on your mom or never be able to dunk again?
Dunk on my mama. She gotta know. Listen, when it comes to this sport, anyone can get it. It don't matter. People gotta learn a lesson, get taught a lesson. And Dukes just happened to be in the way she catching this windmill. For sure. Truth or dare? I said I was gonna do dare. Let's do dare, man. Let's do it. Call Nelson Newman and tell him how much you love him. God. This is like the worst thing y'all could have told me to do. I don't like this kid. All right, now look, if he doesn't answer, GG's. If he does answer, yo, what up, Nelson?
You good?
Yeah, man, what you up to, dog?
I'm just chilling. I got home from practice. What's up?
All right, man, I just wanted to tell you how much I love you, dog. With you.
Appreciate you, Twin. Love you too, bro.
Yeah, man, go brush your teeth.
What the
All right, bye. When I tell y'all that took everything out of me to do, that took everything. I hated that. Don't ever ask me to do no shit like that again. What's the last song you played? Let me look. Definitely a Drake song. CN Tower by PND and Drake.
What are your top 4 Mount Rushmore of Drake songs?
Obviously, my top 4 is gonna be a lot different than other people's top 4. Marvin's Room gotta be up there. Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. More upbeat. Somebody who loves me. We in Miami turning up. Only because, you know, when I'm on a yacht, that shit's played at all times. And then I gotta say, best I ever had for sure.
How would you describe being on a yacht to someone who's never been on a yacht?
Peaceful and living. Everyone gets that question, do you want a private jet or a yacht? I want a yacht. Especially when it's, you know, a beautiful day outside, riding jet skis, lounging up front, getting a tan, eating food, listening to music, having good people around you. Night yachts are my favorite. Dark outside, you're riding a yacht through the Miami City, parking up by a restaurant, they cater to you on the yacht, eating good food, got your peoples around you, slow music playing. It's kind of like my zen. Get away from the females, get away from the crazy shit.
Yeah, I find myself wanting to get away from the females and all the crazy shit as well. Fortunately, haven't been on a yacht, but I can imagine it's everything that you say.
You gotta do it.
Yeah.
Gotta do it. What's your most used app? Ooh, it's between Instagram and honestly probably X. You know, I got like 40K followers on X. I don't really promote it, but I be on X a lot. Like X is like my main app I use for anything sports related, random news. Instagram, I just like scrolling. You know, I get DMs all the time from you guys 24/7, so I like read my DMs, seeing what y'all saying, trying to figure out what city we going to. So
What's the craziest DM you've ever gotten?
well, this video would get demonetized if I said it. It was very racist, and it was, I think every word used in the sentence was a racial slur. But there's also been some other ones like, you know, I see you. It'll be like, I see you again, I see you again, I see you again. They're sending 4 consecutive photos of me at different spots, and they have pictures.
Have you ever gotten a crazy good DM?
So I made a video a while ago about Rod Wave. It showed in my DMs that he had sent me a message, and it was him responding to one of my videos. And he was just saying that he loved it and things like that, and he couldn't wait to meet up with me and stuff like that. So it'd probably be like a Rod Wave DM for sure. What's your last TikTok draft? I actually don't have one. So I got a new phone, and when I transfer all my stuff over, my drafts were gone. So if you guys get a new phone, save your drafts to your camera roll, something, because they will go away. You could FaceTime anyone, who would you pick? Anyone in the world? Elon Musk. Be real. I'm gonna get all the goods.
You think he's gonna give you all that information? You can rizz up Elon Musk?
If I ask genuinely, yes. I'll talk to him a little bit. Yo, Elon, twin, what it is, like, what you be doing, what should I do right now to get this, this, and this? How do I get into this, this, and this? And I'd have a notepad, a pen, and a phone recording, just in case I miss some shit. All right, we're going truth here. That dare was crazy. Y'all wildin'. What's the most embarrassing text you sent to the wrong person? Story time. Back in my heyday, I was getting when you get to a point where you're texting more than 8 women at the same time, it's a problem. Don't ever text more than 4 women.
Moms included?
No, mom's not included. Again, you have to remember certain facts about these women that they tell you. There's things that you gotta remember. There's conversations that they've had in the past that they're gonna bring up. And you gotta remember that was that girl that was talking about it, right? This one girl was telling me about, a little story time about how, we went out on a date, things like that. We went to this place, we loved it so much, we wanted to do it again, blah, blah, blah. Late night in Vegas. I start texting the girl, right? Yo, remember the time we did this, this, and this? Let's run it back. Texted a girl I've never met before. And I was really upset because this was a person I was kind of interested in. And she was like, what? We never did this. Wrong person. Mind you, my dumb ass. Wrong person, you don't say that. Never heard from him again after that.
We're gonna do a segment called Digital Footprint. We did a deep dive on your social profiles and want you to explain the backstory behind some of your most interesting posts. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it, man. I'm a little interested to see this. All right, bro, look. Hold up. I haven't seen this in a while. I used to just do. That video was a very unoriginal video. That did not come from the top. That was a stolen video I seen on my For You, and I just made it myself. But yeah, it's low-key true though. Who takes a without their phone? You gotta be a sick mop to be doing something like that, bro. I don't know anybody who takes a without their phone. Do you?
Sometimes I'll go tablet if I'm really feeling indulgent.
Well, you at least have something though.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, see, like if you just sitting there in your thoughts, you're crazy.
What's your most used app on the toilet?
TikTok for sure.
Mine's Tinder.
Okay. Yeah, I deleted that app. Lord have mercy. Oklahoma City. I'll tell you what. We did a random AAU tournament in December. Don't ask me why. I was bored. I think I was running out of content ideas. Everything's going well until Nelson brings the ball up, tells Noah to cut baseline. Now, I don't know what was going on between Noah and the player. Maybe a little chit chat during the game. I never saw it. Noah cut baseline. They start pushing each other. I think Noah bumped him too hard. Maybe elbowed him in the chin. Then they bumped again. The kid didn't like it. So the kid starts swinging at Noah. Noah starts swinging at him, and so both teams collided and start, fighting. There's a kid that fell on the floor on the other team. Mind you, there's a lot of kids on the court. I'm not swinging at anybody. I'm smarter than that. So a kid on the other team fell on the floor. So I go down to help the kid up. His dad comes behind me, boom, hits me in my head. I didn't really feel it because there's a lot of adrenaline going on, and he also hit my headband. So I'm like, what's going on? Who is that? LeVar saw the dad do that, and LeVar just beat the shit out that dad. Somebody's mama came from the stands and swung on Nelson because he swung on her child. It was a whole show out there.
Will you ever go back to that terrible place?
Absolutely. I actually just went recently for a park takeover, and I got shut down after one game by the police, so I don't have good luck out there.
Why did that one get shut down?
It was overly jumping.
Is that a frequent problem?
It is a frequent problem, especially when I do park takeovers. Anytime I do a free event, pack it up. And I even got to a point where I used to promote park takeovers for like a week because, obviously I wanted maximum people there. But now I'm only promoting things for one day, and it's still overly jumping. I don't know. People just don't know how to act, dude. They just don't know how to act, especially the kids.
Was that the craziest fight in RWE history?
I don't know. LeVar's been in some shit. Vegas. Damn near every tournament before he had a kid.
Having a kid changed a whole perspective.
Yeah, LeVar, his whole the perspective of life changed after he had his kid.
No more fights.
I didn't say all that, but I just said his perspective changed. Still was fighting though. But yeah, I think that was probably the craziest one because there was actually people were getting hit. I remember this specifically, y'all boys. This is a PSA to everybody who was in high school. Okay, I was a smart kid in high school. I had a 4.3 GPA, honors classes, things of that nature. I dedicated myself. Was it by choice? Absolutely not. If I didn't have A's, I was getting my ass whooped. That was reality. But dedicating yourself to smarts puts you in a position to do a lot of things in life. But this is a real invitation. Didn't go, by the way, but I got an invite.
How many people know your first name is Christopher?
Not a lot of people, because people were calling me at a park takeover recently Cameron Craig Wilder. And I was like, who the is Cameron Craig? I didn't know who that was. So I Googled my name. Cameron Craig is on there. It's not my name, ladies and gentlemen. It's Christopher Cameron Wilder, named after my dad, Christopher Scott Wilder. We got different middle names.
What were you doing specifically to get Future Physicians and Medical Scientists Award?
So I wanted to be a pediatric anesthesiologist, went to college and kind of slacked off. You need a certain GPA to pursue that. And basketball kind of had me missing class and
What is a pediatric anesthesiologist?
Yeah, so basically, whenever you go into surgeries and things like that, minors or children, when they go into surgery, you are the person who uses anesthesia to put them to sleep. And you monitor them, making sure they don't wake up, make sure they have the correct doses, things like that.
So you're knocking kids out?
Yeah, KO. That's what I wanted to do. But mainly I wanted to do that because, boy, it was getting bread. See, me, I'm a bougie. Shout out to my mama, right? She bougie. That's where I got it from. And I need to live a bougie lifestyle, so I was pursuing the bougie job. It don't matter how much I did or didn't like it. It seemed pretty easy. The money was good, so I was going for it. Let's see. Oh, yeah, man. Shit. Y'all know, diehard Baltimore Ravens fan. I try to catch as many of their games as possible. Now, the person in that photo is actually my cousin, Mike Pinnell. He plays for the Chiefs. This is when they beat us in the AFC Championship game. My auntie was there. My auntie's daughter was there. After the game, I had to go on the field and watch the whole Chiefs ceremony and shit. Him taking pictures of me. Travis Kelce walking by, making fun of us as we're taking the photos.
Travis Kelce was making fun of you?
Yeah. So he was walking by, he was pointing and laughing while my cousin was making fun of us losing.
If you could have any Ravens player join RWE for a tournament.
Lamar Jackson, it's not even close.
Is he a hoop guy?
Doesn't matter, come assistant coach, please. If I ever get a DM from Lamar, life's complete. I might be bigger than Rod Wave. The only thing I haven't done with Rod Wave is meet him. I've DM'd him, we've texted, we've FaceTime, we've done the whole thing. I haven't met him yet. I gotta talk to Lamar Jackson. I got a couple questions for him. Yeah, my 1v1 with Jared, man. Yeah, it's a throwback. This is his senior year of high school. We played one-on-one. He beat me.
How did you get in contact with Jared McCain?
He always followed me. He always watched my content, things like that. But I randomly was like, hey, yo, bro, I'm in Cali. Let's play one-on-one for a video and things like that. He's like, all right, bet. He wishes I did RWE a long time ago because he said he would have played.
Is it crazy getting to watch these guys that play with RWE prosper into studs at the high school level, at the college level, and beyond?
I love it, especially because the kids who play on RWE are always playing on RWE. You rarely see new faces. You know, I like to bring back faces that the people love watching. You know, these people build these strong connections with them. You know, I get to see them a lot and talk with them. And so seeing them, those players, shine and go to the NBA is crazy. Pretty soon, my whole crew, me, Ray, Maul, Wag, Nelson, LeVar, we're all gonna know damn near half the NBA pretty soon, which is gonna be crazy.
That's gonna be a crazy feeling, thinking of like back to yourself starting this. Like, what would Cam starting out think about where you are now?
Yeah, probably like, how the hell did it get to this point and what did you do? We had 3 players get drafted this year. Obviously, Dylan Harper played with us for a tournament. Jeremiah Fears played with us in 2023. Thomas Sorber played with us in 2024 with Jalil Bethea. And I expect a ton more players that we know get drafted next year. That shit's wild.
Last thing we're gonna do is a segment called Instant Message. You have 90 seconds to get through these 10 questions. Are you ready?
90 seconds to get through these 10 questions. Let's do it.
Text or call?
Text.
Instagram or TikTok?
TikTok.
Okay. Voice memo or paragraph?
Ugh. I'm gonna lie. In a serious situation, paragraph. Not serious, voice memo.
Okay. First app you open when you wake up?
Instagram. Actually, no, I lied. Gmail.
Last app you use before you go to bed?
TikTok.
Most used emoji?
Most used emoji. There's a lip emoji where it's like a biting lip emoji. I'm a freak. Don't even worry about it.
How much money would it take for you to switch to a flip phone for the rest of your life?
For the rest of my life, how much money? Well, by the way, I'm an influencer. I need $100 million.
100 million. Okay.
Yeah, 100 million.
Would you rather let someone read your last 50 texts or scroll through your last 50 photos?
Scroll through my last 50 photos.
Okay, 30 seconds left, 2 questions. Would you rather be able to time travel to one photo from your phone in real life or instantly delete any one photo from everyone else's phone?
Time travel to that one photo.
Okay.
My camera roll, for sure.
If you could text everyone in the world one message, what would you say?
Give me $1. Cash at me $1. That's what I say. Everybody give me $1, because if everybody give me $1, about $8 billion, about $8 billion. Yeah, everybody give me $1. Everybody got $1. Give me $1, bro.
All right, Cam, thank you so much.
Show.
Anything else to say to the people?
2026, RW's back in full fashion. A lot of new people, man. All them people you saw last year, you will rarely see them boys, man. You new people who've been waiting for an opportunity, get ready. Also, Jason Crow will be playing for RW next year, so get ready. All right, y'all. That's a wrap. Shout out to Overtime. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Who I want next in the hot seat? The Adrian Harden.
You've made it to another end of a video, and I'm very happy that you made it here. Click this video to do it again. Maybe you'll hear me at the end of that one.